Ooh, so I have a story time. Ready? So I don't even know what day it was. It don't even matter. It was raining, right? Pouring down, fucking raining. I mean, it's coming down. That's my bra. Big titty gang, hey. Anyway, so it was pouring down, raining. Um, it was nighttime. Pouring down, raining. About I say 5 o'clock, 4:35. About 5. My oldest daughter comes downstairs to the kitchen to get something to drink, and she goes upstairs. This is me telling her. This is me retelling her story the way she told it to me. She goes downstairs, she gets something to drink, she goes back upstairs. She said that she saw something looking at her. She saw that the ceiling had caved in the upstairs hallway. I had 3 floors. The ceiling had caved in, but she was too tired to say anything, so she was headed back to her room to go to sleep. First red flag. The second red flag, she said she saw something looking at her under her bed. And she didn't know what it was. All we got is a cat. Our cat is a little grayish charcoal looking cat. Skinny as can be. She talking about some, she saw 2 eyes looking at her. Anyway, so she runs in her sister's room and she shuts the door. But she doesn't know what it is that was looking at her. She just know that these 2 eyes wasn't the cat's 2 eyes because the cat was on top of the bed. So she goes in her sister's room to wake her sister up. And then she's waking up the middle kid. Our problem child, guys. The sassy one. So she's like, nah. What the hell? Damn flock. It's like, nah. It's like in my room. So Naya said, okay. And I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone. She said, the ceiling caved in and something came in. So Anaya was like, oh my God, let me just go see what it is. She real bold. Like, she ain't scared of nothing. So she goes to open the door. She peeked through the crack of the door. She's like, oh my God, it's a raccoon. It's trying to go back up the hole. At this point, they called hubby. I'm asleep, y'all. I'm asleep through all this commotion and mess. So I hear him like on the phone, like, what is it? What is it? What are you talking about? So hubby gets up, goes to the bathroom, goes back in the room, and he's like, hey, it sounded like the ceiling caved in upstairs by the kids' room. We're gonna have to get that fixed. I'm about to go check it out and see what happened. But they said they seen something. He turns his head, looks out the door. Now he got this thing for fucking with my cat. I don't know why, but he always fucking with the cat. So I'm thinking he about to, yell at the cat, per usual. He turns his head, looks out the door. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And he hawks his fucking shoe out the door. So at this point, I'm holding the baby and I jump up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he just slams the door. And he's like, it's a fucking raccoon in the hallway. What the fuck you mean it's a raccoon in the hallway? What? How does this happen? So I'm sitting here, I'm like trying to get my thoughts together. And I'm like, how the fuck we gonna get rid of this raccoon? I was like, all the stories I've ever heard are that, they bite, they have rabies, shit like that. You don't think, oh, there's gonna be a fucking raccoon in my house one day. I need to be prepared. Prepare for shit like this. So we're sitting here and we're like, damn. I was like, what do we do? I was like, we could stab it, but one of us might get bit. Who's it gonna be? I know it ain't gonna be me. My baby need me. So he's still on the phone with the kid, and they're talking about, oh, it came back upstairs. That's a mobile motherfucker, okay? This is a mobile fucking raccoon. I mean, he all over the fucking house at this point. So I'm yelling, "Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat?" Because I'm thinking, my cat a fucking gangster. She gonna fight that bitch. Cat nowhere to be found. Kids don't know where the cat is. We just know that they left the cat in the room with the door open. So at this point, the raccoon has all access to the cat. So we don't know where the cat is. We don't hear no fighting, no nothing. The kids are like, yeah, it just fell back out the hole. I guess it was trying to climb back up to get back in the hole that it fell through. But because the wall was wet from where it caved in at, it couldn't get up there. I never realized how fucking sharp their claws were for them to be able to climb a fucking wall. I mean, granted, it's inside, so, it's drywall. You claw it and you can, get a good grip. But never in a million years would I have ever thought, the scale a wall to go back into a hole. Anyway, so now I'm in here freaking out. I don't want hubby to go out there, but I'm like, damn, the other kids are upstairs. Yeah, they locked in the room, but eventually they gotta come out. Like, how are we gonna get this thing out? So he's ready to go out the door. He's like, I'm gonna fucking shoot it. I was like, no, don't shoot it. I was like, because then we gotta clean it, and I don't want to clean that shit up either. So he goes and opens the door. He don't hear it, and he happens to look, and the bitch is coming out the bathroom. So he shuts the door again. I was like, the motherfucker using toilet too. So he didn't know if it went upstairs or downstairs. He couldn't tell because we didn't hear anything. So we called my cousin. And yeah, shout outs to you, cuz you're a fucking G. We said, listen, if you come to our house, you can unlock the door, and then they could just run out. It don't have to fucking die. It just gotta go. It just gotta go. So he's like, all right, bet. So I'm like, but you can shoot it if you have to. So he comes over. Yo. This man come over with this fucking... I never seen a gun so long in my life. With a scope and everything. What the fuck is you trying to kill? He was at war with the raccoon, I guess. So he comes. I throw the keys out the window. He opens the door and then he come in. Mind you, it's early in the fucking morning. Let me tell y'all about my neighbors. They quiet. They don't make no noise. If there's any noisy people on the block, it's definitely us. Like, we the ones that sit outside, listen to music, shit like that. Not like insanely loud to the point where it's like, oh my god, here go these fucking neighbors again. But okay, you ready? How about this? Without saying what I'm saying, let's just say we the only black people on my block. Okay? Now, it was a mixture, black, white, I believe Indian, and Spanish. For those of you who don't know, I look black. I'm half Barbadian and I'm half Puerto Rican. I do fluently speak Spanish. I was raised with my Puerto Rican side. Hey, Boricua, yo soy Boricua. Pa que tú lo sepa. Anyway, so, we fit perfectly in this little neighborhood of ours. Anyway, and then it explains why my baby's so light, because she look like my daddy. I'll show you guys a picture of my dad later so y'all can see what he looked like. But back to the raccoon. So he comes in and he's like, hey, I'm going to need you to come out your room because I can't shoot with y'all in the room. I don't know which way the bullet's going to go. So we're like, what the fuck? So like, it has to be upstairs. It's only one room upstairs that has the door open. All the other doors in the house are shut at this point. She's like, okay, well, I didn't see it nowhere downstairs. I checked your downstairs bathroom. There's nothing down there. It's not in the hallway. It's not in the cat's hut. Because the cat has like a little a nice sized little room above the steps. And they could have went, in there and hid like in the cat stuff, because the cat has his own little room by the step. It wasn't in there. It wasn't in the upstairs bathroom, which is across from my room. And so we're like, well, where the fuck is it? So that, oh, well, you have to leave. You have to come out the room because it could be in your room. It can't be in my room because my door's been shut. She's like, no, it could. If it's in the room above your room and I have to shoot it, I'm going to shoot down. So you and the baby can't be downstairs, which makes complete sense. At that time, I wasn't understanding what the fuck was going on, but it completely made sense, once they broke it down. When I wake up, I don't know. I don't know shit. Like, my mind just be blank. So, I hurry up, I grab the baby, I pack her up. One thing I definitely do, I don't know if y'all moms out there do this, but my baby's bag stays packed at all times, because you never know when you got to jump up and go somewhere. When I say it stays packed, everything's in there. Diapers, wipes, 2 changes of clothes, extra blanket, burp blanket, formula, and water, and ready mixed formula, for in case I'm in the car and don't have time to shake nothing up. So the bag was ready to go. My dumb ass, I sleep the fuck naked, so I had to find something to put on. I like to be the fuck free. I'm the dumbass who, if I have an emergency, I still have to wait, run and jump to throw something the hell on before I can run out the door. Anyway, I threw on my pajamas, grabbed the baby, go out the door. Hubby and my cousin is looking for this fucking thing. I'm in the car. I hear somebody knock on the car door, on the car window. I'm like, what the fuck? It's the other kids. They sent them out the room. So I was like, y'all didn't see nothing on your way down? I said, no, we didn't see nothing. So now they're telling me their side of the story, which is what I told you in the beginning. How the oldest one ran into the middle one's room, and then the middle one got mad. So we're like, how the hell did the raccoon get in the house? Okay. The ceiling caved in, because they had heard scratching in the ceiling. So it must have been in the ceiling for a while, and it must have ate whatever the hell came in and got too big to get out. So it's just in the ceiling. And when the rain came, it softened up the wall so much that the weight from the raccoon probably is what, made it cave in. So that's how it got in the house. They're looking for this fucking raccoon. Can't find it. The oldest one did laundry the night before. And when we do laundry, it gets really hot downstairs, even though like the vent is outside. So we just crack open the back window. Right? They're looking for the raccoon. They're like, hey, we can't find it. It's like, what do you mean you can't find the raccoon? It had nowhere to go. We don't have a basement. It's like, where did it go and how did it get out? So like, well, maybe during the transition of me and the baby running out the door, the raccoon ran out. And since we were no longer looking out the window, we didn't see it leave. So that's what we were thinking. He's like, hey, I'm going to do another sweep of the fucking house and see where it is. He's like, I've checked everywhere. Cabinets and everything. Closet, blah, blah, blah. He goes upstairs. He looks in the oldest one's room. And he sees something at the top of the closet. It's furry. So he getting ready to shoot it. So he taps it with the point of his gun. And it's her fucking coat. Yo, I almost had a hole in the wall because of her fucking furry coat. Good morning. Morning, Mom. So then he said he turned around and he seen something move on the bed. So he's looking on the bed and he sees something move and he's like, I'm gonna shoot it. But I'm like, please don't shoot my fucking cat. That's all I kept saying. So he pokes at it and he lifts it up, and it's whatever it was stays still. He goes to lift up the blanket with the point of the fucking gun, and it's our cat, y'all. Our cat was about to be splattered all over the damn room. So the cat must have seen the raccoon say, I don't want no beef. I'ma just sit here and mind my motherfucking business and hid under the motherfucking covers. Y'all ever hear some shit like that? The damn cat hid under the covers from the raccoon. He ain't want no problems. None. We looking for him, can't find him. He upstairs under the damn covers. I should have just stayed under the damn covers. He was more secure than me. So he comes down, he's like, hey, y'all have a window back here that's open. And all this, like, never mind. The raccoon got out. So we're like, how the hell did the raccoon get out? He's like, it climbed out the window. What the fuck you mean it climbed out the window? He's like, and he was showing us like how it struggled to get up, because you see claw marks on the wall. You see claw marks like on the window panel. And you see where it kind of struggled to get out because all of the, what's it called, y'all? All the panel was ripped up. Like, you know that flat part that you put your arm on your window? Like if you lean in to look out the window. Windowsill. The windowsill is all cut up from claw marks in the wall. So it did get out. So now we're like, yeah, well, we wash clothes, we just gonna have to be the fuck hot because we ain't opening no window. So let me tell you how disrespectful this motherfucker was. I go look at the yard, because you can see the yard. We don't have access to the yard from in the house. We have to go outside to access the yard. So we go outside. We're already outside. What am I saying? We're already outside. I'm in my car with the baby. And the other two kids are now inside hubby's car. So I get out the car, tell the oldest one to get in the car with the baby because the car is on, air conditioner is on. And I happen to look in the yard. And I see something take the fuck off. And I was like, he was looking for a way back in the fucking house. Because by then he had already left out. He was looking for, I guess he went past, listen, we had just went food shopping, y'all. And when we go, we have a teenager and practically another teenager. So we keep snacks in the house. I don't do that. Oh, mommy, I want to go to the store No. When I say we go food shopping, we go food shopping. We look like the store by the time we get done. Snacks, chips, soda juice, fruit cups, yogurt, apple salt, you know, the works. So I guess the raccoon said, yeah, I know where to get some food from. Guys, come on. So I could sit here and laugh about that shit now, but that shit wasn't funny the other day. I was fucking crying. I was so scared. I was like, do you know that raccoons know how to open doors? I don't know. Listen, shout out to Miss Frizzle or whatever cartoon I watched as a kid that I remembered that fact. But they know how to open doors, like twist doorknobs. Ew. Twist doorknobs, and they know how to open windows. So even if the window was the fuck closed, he was gonna figure out a way how to fucking open it. They open latches on doors. So at any point in time, they could just come in your house. So beware and be prepared for the fucking raccoon. You yell at them, and they just look at you like you're fucking stupid. They ain't no possum. They don't play dead. If you fuck with them, they fuck with you, is what it seems. Right. But anyway, yeah. So that's the story on us having a raccoon in the house, and you know, me being a punk. But you know, I got something for him next time. He won't come back in here, you know. All bets are off. I've been practicing. My aim on 1,000. Fucking raccoon. But stay tuned, y'all, for next story time. Because I got a whole fucking bunch.